Hello everyone, welcome back to Yaku Capital. We'll be looking at BSV dollar today, and I have the monthly open on the BSV dollar. And these blue arrows, if you're wondering, these are the CoinGeek dates that have occurred in the past, and this one's the upcoming one. And I just wanted to take a look and see if there was any correlation, any patterns or anything. I don't think there is, but I just want to show you guys what it looks like. Our first one, which was in 2019, and it was May 29, and we have it here, big pump, 68%. Then we come all the way down next, and we're at October 1st, 2019. Seems like it bottomed out there. Half a year, less than half a year for it to make a all-time high. Then we have another CoinGeek conference on February 20th, 2020. And that was a drop after. And then here, nothing happened, just in the middle of everything. It was on what? October 1st, 2020. And then the recent CoinGeek conference, which was in June. And this is just, then a dump happened, and this happened after the dump happened at 490. All right, so the upcoming one, I don't know if it'll be one of those bottoming one and it pumps really well, so we'll just have to see. But it's just interesting to have there, right? It's just take a look, trying to find a pattern, trying to see what's going on, if there's any correlation with what happens on CoinGeek conference and how the price is affected. One here is a top, bottom, top, I guess bottom, and then this is another bottom. There's nothing happened here, and we'll see what happens there. Another thing I want to mention is this slope right here, the moving average EMA, it's at 130. I use 130. It's because it works well for my chartings. I've used it for everything, and it's just a number that I pick. It's not 200, it's not 100, it's just 130, right? It just works for me. It follows along really well. I've seen it used before and I don't recall why, but I chose it and it works fairly well at the bottom here with the slope of the AMA at 130. It does a good job of reading the highs and lows, oversold and undersold, and the slope of the graph, so it can tell me when to be careful and when to sell. It reads it really well, the slopes. So let's take a look at the monthly. Remember, we talked about the two patterns that we have right here. The two patterns that we have right here. And then this area here is the change of patterns. So we're looking at something like here, the change of patterns. If we look at the weekly, we have this price holding in. Seems very important to us. Yesterday, I guess miners dumped. That's what the story is. They're saying that the miners dumped, took in some profits. El Salvador's $30 wallet BS happened, and Mike Saylor was shilling it, and some celebrities were talking about what to buy. Just a bunch of crap. This price is holding. It'd be nice to buy here, but this was if we look at the daily, this was a flash. Like, you would not it was probably like 20-minute or whatever. Yeah, like if we zoom in more, what is it, 5 minutes? You had 10 minutes to get into here and to buy at 126, 130, so wasn't the best. Looking at monthly, I think we're on the way up. We just tested the bottom with this wick. Just testing it, seeing it out, seeing what it's like, and we're gonna start moving up. And then going to the weekly, it's what happened yesterday is we're just testing the bottom again one last time, and then hopefully we start moving upwards, because we're just testing the bottom and we're going back up. So going to the daily, it seems as if when you look at the 130, okay, the 130 exponential moving average, as the slope changed to go in a positive direction, what did we have here? The slope changed back down. Why? Because of this big candle down. And it's not highly extended. It's not fully extended either to the upside or the downside, so it's not scary. But what's interesting is after our dump here that happened, we had gone below this trend line here, the support resistant line. And our 130 EMA kept coming down, right? And then we got above our resistance here, became a support, we bounced off twice, and we're getting wedged in between the 130 EMA and this support here. So let's make that tighter, okay? Let's put that there just to make it relevant. And it chills here, it bumps off, it comes down, okay? It comes down. First it used this, so you had 1 bounce, 2, 3, 4, breaks through, comes back up, touches it again, drops, doesn't make a new or low, bounces off it, pulls up, tries to prevent it, but then it passes through. Then it lingers around here, touches the 130, bounces off, touches the support, bounces off, touches the 130, bounces off, touches the support. And then it goes back up, okay? And it makes a wick, and it comes back down, but it doesn't come back to the support. And then it shoots up past the 130. Then a dump happens. And the dump, there was a huge volume where it just pushed it up. I don't see it going lower. It just doesn't make sense. There's so much power upwards. If it goes any lower, then BSVBTC is gonna crash big time. I don't know how far it's gonna crash, but it's gonna go far deep. And just to make it seem what it's like is on TDXP negative 80% your trade closes, okay? So this is what would bring you to a negative 80. So if you were to purchase here, negative 80 would bring you down to 0.000666. And then that's a loss. And so if you're going to enter here again, that's a big... If we're going to go any lower than that, you're hitting near zero. This is, if you go here again, negative 80. Now you're at 0.0001. And then if it goes one more time, at negative 80, you've almost hit zero. Like, that's right there. That's what you're looking for. And if it goes any lower than that, right, so at negative, so look how small it is to get to zero. So at negative 78, you're looking at 0.0000. Like, it's done basically. But if it does go lower and lower and lower, I will keep buying this. There's no doubt about that. And look here again. So the 130, this is why I choose the EMA 130. And I do the open, high, low, and close. So I take all the data and I put it into the line. I don't like doing close, high. I don't like picking one or two. I pick all the information so that it comes out correctly, and I take everything into consideration. The open, high, low, and close of the candles. And so it hugs it. It hugs it nicely. This is a support line here. Bounced off, hugs the line, gets near it, touches it, comes back. Very correlated to its price here. Okay. And again, passes it, touches back. So that's all there is to this. Let's put the Fibonacci on. If you look at the Fibonacci going, comes off the low, hits off the 0.236, bounces back to 0 again, comes around here where the support is drawn, hits up at 0.382, drops down to 0.236. So this line is showing very, very strong support. If we are to go lower, I don't think it'll hang down there too long. And with the utility that BSV is doing, even though it's not reflected in the market, it will not keep it down here. They will have to pump it up. Hopefully what will happen is it'll come up here, bounce off this, and then go up to this 0.5, leaving us at 230. Okay, which is not bad. It's a good area to be. And from there we can move forward and get new highs. My take profit is still around 700. It's a good area to take profits, even if it's like 20 BSV, whatever, just better than nothing. And looking potentially at 1200 if it does go any higher. So during this crazy time, this is what we're going through. It's not easy, it sucks, but we have to get through it. If you look at the other coins, like I just have ALGO here for example. It made an all-time high after yesterday's dump. It's ridiculous. It has no utility, no nothing. It makes an all-time high. Fetch coin. I bought this a long time ago, way before I saw BSV. I have like 600 of these. I just bought it for fun. It makes an all-time high after yesterday's issue and then today. Like, it just doesn't make sense. They're just pumping it. Tether's printing money, stupid amount of money. They have, I believe they have 70 billion or 71 billion in their treasury, like fully diluted. And they released some yesterday and some today. So from, if you look at the open, just for example, or close, look at the close. The close is at 67.57. And then today's 68.63. So it's a billion difference. And all this time they didn't pump. They hardly moved anything. And now they started pumping again. And if you look at the graph, that's what they do. They stop for some time, then they pump like crazy. And the times that they're pumping, BTC and the market's going up. So now that they stopped for from June till end of August, now that they're starting to pump, that's what's going to happen, okay? And that's what they do to pump up the market. So expect the market to go up. Be careful of BSV. Everyone's against it. Just be careful, stay safe. Try to take 20% out. When it comes back down, put 20% back in. Take 20% out, put 20% back in. As it goes up and down. And it should be okay. I think we've made our support here, as I said. This is our line. This is our... It might go a little lower, like here, a few percentages, but this is our main support. If BSV takes a big hit, whether it's in the lawsuit or something, then you're looking to go down. But if the tech is good, if the technology is good, like we all believe, it's going to keep going up. It's just the market's not reflecting technology. For example, you have Solana. Solana USD is a bunch of crap. It's just bullshit. Look at that. It has no use case. It has no use case. Like December 2020, even January 2021, it was trading at $1.50. It's at $1.70. It's at $174. So from $1.50, 113x. So from $1.51 here, okay, to $1.74, that's 113x. It's stupid. It doesn't make sense. And you look at their website, and you look at their applications, and half their applications aren't even live yet. They're not even using Solana. So it's just manipulated. It's just a load of crap. But be aware that this money will flood out. This money will flood out, 65% of it, and it will go into ADA. It'll go into Ethereum. It'll go into XLM. It'll go into XRP. So that's why I have these here. They're just indicators of how the market's moving. I don't own all of these. Like I have one XLM. I don't consider that owning it because I wanted to sell it, but I couldn't. Yeah, the markets right now, they're pumping, but they're pumping for the wrong reasons. But that doesn't mean you can't make money. Use it to your advantage. I don't want to be stubborn. I don't want to miss making money because the market doesn't believe in the tech yet. They just believe in the hype of what the tech can do. So why not be the bigger person, use their childish brain to make some profits, and then take that profit out and move it into BSV. Because if you do that, then you're helping the BSV ecosystem of transferring Tether money that is fake, that is crap, into BSV, which is the superior tech. So my message is, don't be afraid just because you're in BSV. If you want to withdraw from other pairs and use it for your own personal use, go ahead. If you want to dump it into BSV, go ahead. It's not financial advice. Just don't be afraid to make money in other pairs using what you know, because you know the market is immature. No other tech can do what BSV can do. But look at the damn price. We should be top 10 right now. Even if they hate BSV and the lawsuits are going, we should be top 10. But we're not. Why? Because no one gives a shit about the tech. Everyone's just trying to pump their bags. So we can take that. We know Tether's printing. We know where it's going. It's going to start rolling into other assets. Make some money, put it back into BSV. That's what you do. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. And let me know what you think about the markets and what's going on. Cheers.